Welcome, welcome, welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Hardy. And oh boy, we have a very special guest. This basketball head is not really a basketball head. He's one of my closest friends and one of the top 10 producers in all of hip-hop history. When it comes to jams that you remember from the 90s that was bangers, it came from my brother. But let me give you a backstory. When I first graduated from college, I came home. My mom's passed away 4 months after I graduated, and I needed an outlet, which wasn't basketball, because when my mom's died, I fell out of love with the game. But I got with my guy AB Money, and I told him I had this group called the Nation, filled with some of the guys from around my way, and plus one of the guys I went to school with. So we came up with a plan to put together this rap group that would take over hip-hop. It didn't work out that way, but from our experiences and all the people that we met and all the connections that we met along the way, man, it was all worth it. And one of those guys was my next guest. All right? So I'm going to take you back to my guy, AB Money, who I met playing basketball. AB Money is 1/3 of the rap group, Rapping is Fundamental. And AB told me, whenever you ready to get serious, I got some beats for you. So he threw us our first beat. That record was called The Shit, and it took off. It won Stretch Armstrong and Barbados show battles, and won the Battle of the Beats up at 89 Tech 9. Those are the two platforms back in the 90s where unsigned artists could go and get their music played. So, let's move on. We made a whole album along with that couple of joints that AB gave us, and we was ready to step into the big time studio with our next guest. Just in case you don't know who we talking about, I'll give you a little taste.
Yo, Mo B, man, drop that shit.
Does that ring a bell? Or what about this? Still clueless. What about this joint? Still not sure who I'm talking about? What about this joint? Oh. Well, if you don't know by now, we talking about the man who created this beat as well. You already know what it is. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show legendary hip-hop producer, Easy Mo B.
Y'all ready? Yeah. You have just stepped out into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online. Buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
What up?
Yo, I don't know what the hell just happened. Like it's raining here in New York, and it just said.
Tell you what happened. The vibes is too strong.
I don't know, man. Listen, brother. I want all evil spirits to get out of our presence.
I'll tell you what happened. The vibe is too strong.
That's crazy, y'all. You gave me so much history. You gave me so much history.
You know what though?
I hope.
You know what though?
I mean,
in a sense, it kind of ended off perfectly the way. Even if we was gonna end it, it ended off kind of perfectly because I said.
But I didn't get to say it.
Because I had just said, and from then on, you know how they say, the rest is history. Boom!
And then she said, I don't believe this. Well, anyway, we're here now. My guy, Easy Mo B. We're just going to run down some of the things to catch the people up who wasn't here. We talked about his beginning, right? We started off with his dad, rest in peace, who introduced him to the music and left an imprint on his life. He fell in love with the music. Remember the long record players that everyone had in their house in the 70s that you could put, right? The stack of albums that you could put on there and let them play one after another. And there was no fast forward button. You had to listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
Okay? And then he talked about his younger years still getting a job and earning his way, buying equipment, and stacking up to where he can, you know, buy his own equipment. And he got his first real big check from Big Daddy Kane producing.
Yeah, we could continue from there. What I was saying was, I think me being in an investment state of mind, I think that's one of the best things I could have ever did was buy that SP 1200. Because the average kid from the projects, like I was from the projects, would have just went and bought some jewelry, tricked it on some chicks or something like that or whatever, or just spend it up, and then you ain't got nothing to, you know, to see from it. But I knew what I was doing. I knew that if I went and I bought this machine one time, how much I could get out of it and where it would take me. And it's brought me to today.
Man, to heights unmanageable. Because most people can't fathom that a piece of technology that you was able to use and manipulate to create your own style after watching the greats like Marley Marl, you know. Who else you said that influenced you besides
Marley Marl? Said G right there at the top of the list. Hitman.
That's right. And they records still sound fresh to this day.
Herbie Lovebug, who did Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, and all them. I was heavily influenced. And then I was heavily influenced because he was out like a hot minute before me, a couple of years before me. Eric Sermon from EPMD, the Bomb Squad, Public Enemy. You know, all of this is stuff that I was soaking up. Little did I know I would soak it. I would soak Marley Marl, Said G, the Bomb Squad. I would soak all of that up and take it and spit something else back out on a whole nother level. You understand what I'm saying? It's not good. It's never good to copy people. It's okay to be influenced by people, but get your own style. Like right now, I'm not going to hold my tongue. It's a whole bunch of, man, let me tell you, man, song after song, man, y'all need to start buying some different equipment or something. All the songs are sounding the same. Everybody doing the same drum fills. It's like, I don't know, y'all using all the same drum kits, or what are you doing? What is it? What is it?
Yeah.
We got to change that, man. For real, it's like everything sound the same. And one of the most beautiful eras, which I came up in, was to be able to listen at people that was just being original, man. And everybody was trying to I always like to call it healthy competition. EPMD will put something out. Ultramagnetic Group, they be like, all right, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, but check this out. Then they come out with something.
Right.
Then Rakim be like, yeah, that's dope. But yo, check this out. And no two records sounded alike. Drum sounds, a lot of People was just trying to be real competitive, but at the same time dope. I'll tell you what was dope about that era and throughout most of all of the 90s. What was dope about that era was when you're surrounded by nothing but dope music, it makes you want to be even doper. Imagine being in an era of nothing but subpar. But hold up though. I'm gonna tell you the dangers of subpar though. I'm gonna tell you the dangers of subpar. A lot of the great, a lot of the accomplished, a lot of the extremely talented, the dangers of subpar will mess around and make the real talented get lazy or thinking they got it made. You know, we constantly, you'll point the finger, and listen. Stay on your game. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Always try to continue to climb your own higher heights. You know what I mean? We in an era right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, and I don't go for everybody and everything, but we are in a subpar era. Don't get comfortable with it thinking you got it made just because it's a lot of subpar. We still gotta continue to excel and be our best. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold up. I think I'm gonna cut that machine on. Hold up.
Go ahead, brother. Listen, you can even tell by the first two joints he did, Calling Mr. Welfare and Another Victory by Big Daddy Kane, right? The two first joints he produced. None of them joints sound the same.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Like if you go from I gotta get over here in the corner, right? But you're kind of right though, because if you go from Flavor in Your Ear to Busta Rhymes, It's a Party. We ain't even gonna say Everything Remains Raw. To what was the King Just Joy? Yippee ya, yippee ya, yippee yo. To going back to Cali to Straight Ballin'. It's like each thing has its own identity. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a sound. People have always said I have a sound, but you gotta chameleon yourself a little bit. You gotta be able to jump into different shapes, forms, and sizes and fit. And I'm gonna tell you where a lot of that come from with me, per se, is that I love music. I love music. And this Time Machine Sessions thing, don't get it twisted. This is not, I just woke up last weekend or this past Christmas and all of a sudden I want to play some house music on the Twitch stream. I was like that in 87, 88. I was there at the inception of the house music around 85, 86. I was soaking all of that up. I always loved music, period, in general. I'll sit and I'll listen to a Grover Washington or Bob James album in full, just as well as I enjoy my disco to reggae, house, whatever. So if you got somebody like that loves so many different forms of music, if they go to actually make music, a lot of that variety expected. It's gonna come out. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. But let's move over here. First, let me pick something. Hold on.
All right, listen. I remember asking Moby this question back in the days. I said, "Yo, Boo,
yeah,
how many sounds was in Flavor in Your Ear?" Because everybody thinks it's just a whole bunch of sounds in there.
Well,
I think you told me, if I remember correctly.
Well, let's put it like this: in the SP1200s, you only get 8 channels. You only get 10 seconds, and you only got 8 channels. So the number of sounds that I had in there, and sometimes I would be cramming channels and stuff like that. I had under 10 sounds. It was under 10 sounds, but it's just about using them sounds right. Everything that was placed was in its proper place, and it just fit. But hold up.
I have another question too when you come back after you get set up. Cause
I can't give y'all too much.
People,
I ain't gonna give you, cause this exclusive. This
listen,
exclusive right here. I ain't gonna give you too much.
Only
just give you a little couple of seconds.
That's right.
Stay on my job. You hear me?
Yo, that's crazy.
Listen, no. Hold up. Listen. You see me spinning the house music on Twitch? Don't you ever in your life get it twisted and think I don't still do work. I ain't talking to you, Pooh. I'm talking to certain ones who need to hear that. You see me spinning the Twitch, the house music. Don't you ever get it twisted. I stay on my job. I got a cachet over here. Okay? Don't you ever get it twisted.
89
now let me get back. Now let me get back over here on my interview chair. That's it. I just wanted to do that.
Yo, cool. Turn it down. That's the bass, baby. The beat is hard.
Let me tell you something. Don't let that house music fool you. Don't you ever let that house music fool you. I love music.
Listen, brother, we got time. You can keep digging. You keep digging, fam. You ain't getting nothing but fire signs on here. They lighten it up.
Man, let me cut the machine off. It's getting hot in here.
Oh, it's burning up. They got it burning up here, man.
See, sometimes you gotta let them know, man. Cause you got cats that see me spinning that house on the Twitch. They said, "Oh yeah, he ain't nothing to worry about. We ain't gotta worry about him, no. He just spinning that disco and that." You go ahead and you think that. Go ahead. I want you to. I see my brother Official Big D up in here. He got the album coming out. The album that we doing. Peace to Big D.
Hello.
What's going on? I see you.
Now you ready for this question, right? Listen. I know you have flavor in your ear. You played it for a few people. Now hold on. Before flavor in your ear. Was Warning originally for Big Daddy Kane?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He passed on now.
Yeah. He told me that. He told us that.
Just like Craig Mack. Jeeps, Lex, Coupes, Beamers, and the Benz. Originally, that was for him. He didn't. Listen, we all hear different things. You know what I mean? I can't.
I know.
I don't knock nobody.
Because who do you play Flavor in your ear
I don't
for
knock
first
nobody.
before
You know,
Craig
we
Mack?
all hear different things. You know what I mean? So.
Did you play Flavor in your ear for somebody before you played it with Craig Mack?
Flavor in Your Ear laid for months over in the Flavor Unit office. Apache, he was on tour and he was just so busy. He was busy. He was out on tour with Naughty and them, and they was touring and everything, and it just never happened. So I kept calling back every week for about a month or something like that. And then after that, I left it alone. I said, you know, I ain't gonna keep going. And so a couple of months, the beat just sat around. I think maybe as much as 4, 5 months. And then I went and I had the meeting for the first time at Bad Boy with Puffy. So I bought this tape, right? And I just grabbed the tape real quick to go to the meeting. What I was supposed to do, I was supposed to make him a brand new tape for him. Don't put that beat on that. Don't leave that beat on that tape because he's not supposed to hear that. That's for Apache. You know what I mean? They holding that. But I just grabbed the tape real quick, went to the office. And we dealing with cassette tapes back then, so we had to fast forward. You know, so he's listening to beat. He's like, play the next one. Okay, I start fast forward. I fast forward, but the tape don't land into the next beat where I wanted it to. It landed a little bit on the Flavor in Your Ear, in the middle of Flavor in Your Ear beat, and that came on. Yo, he said, yo, what's that? Yo, what is that? And then I told him, I said, oh, yo, that's you know, I was holding that for what you call him, Patrick. He's like, what? He said, yo, I'll cut you a check for that right now. You know what I told him? Sold. So rest in peace, Apache, man. That was supposed to be his beat.
Yes. Rest in peace, Craig Mack as well, who took it to another level.
Sometimes things happen, man. You know what I mean?
So listen, me and Tom watching Video Music Box, right? And mind you, I think I heard the beat, but I just couldn't recognize who did it. And the video comes on, and we like, oh my God, this beat is crazy. Like, oh, and he's digging a shovel, and we just like, yo, this beat has been phenomenal. Boom. Later on that day, we telling AB about it. He's like, yo,
that's my man.
That's Boo beat.
This
course. You know what I'm saying?
This is how I met you.
Go back.
Crazy, man. We gotta laugh right now, right? And then that turns into me meeting you and you introducing me to the group The Nation, and then we recording together, and then we did the 1997 sampler. What else we did? On my album, Now or Never, 2000, you was on there. Y'all did the joint with Corrupt.
First we battled him and Roscos for like a half hour first. Yes. They was on one side of the table and we was on the other side. And we was trying to figure out what beat. And when that shit is coming down, beat came on and we was going harder, I said, yo, Mo, that's the one. Everybody agreed.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? We from a totally different era. My man, Glenn Skills comes into the studio to make a joint for my album. Corrupt and Razkaz is in the studio. They in the corner. They in the corner battling. This is not fight style. This is nothing violent. They battling. Then turn around right from battling, jump in the booth, do a record together. Facts. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Facts. And no disrespect to Corrupt, but the verse he kicked to the record was one of the verses he spit in the battle. All of us, we went and spit new verses. I said, this how I'm gonna start off the record, y'all, because I went first. I said, this is what I'm gonna say, and y'all handle it from there. But let's go back to the beginning, right? So I meet AB because my cousin Anthony Davis, him and AB best friends, and he was like, yo, this guy over here that know how to play ball named Andy B, right? And I think I'm a freshman or sophomore at Lincoln, and me and AB meet, and we go on, you know, on a basketball court playing against each other one-on-ones, and we started a friendship there, right? And then I just continue playing ball, and we lose contact. But before I was playing ball, I was always writing.
Yo, I'll never forget. First time, because I had the car, you know what I'm saying? First time A took me over to your house, we drove over there.
The green act, and the green act.
Yeah, the same Acura Biggie used to be driving, and had the car leaning to the side like this. We coming down the street, the car leaning. Yeah, that same car. We came over your crib, and when I walked in, one of the first things I never forgot that I saw, I was like, yo, who is this dude? He got all these trophies. And, you know, that's when I asked you, and you was like, yeah. It's like, yo, play, you know, college ball. Like, I'm nice with it. I'm thinking to myself, yo, why you want to rap? And a lot of the same trophies is the ones that I saw that's behind you right now, man.
Facts. Minus a few, because about 20 of them broke, but, you know.
Yeah. Yo, thank you for having me on the platform. I know what you do is, it's called Basketball Heads, and it's a basketball platform. But I still feel like we got a legitimate reason to be on an interview.
Oh, no, listen, I talk about you a lot. I need to show my audience, right? A lot of times, you know, they hear my intro song, and I talk about all these events of doing our first show with Big because of you guys, because AB kept telling me it was at your platinum party. And Big and them was presenting you the plaques, and all he kept saying is, yo, make sure y'all bring y'all tape. Make sure y'all bring y'all tape because y'all gonna perform. And, you know, let me just go back a little bit, right? So after I graduate from school, I'm seeing you guys. I'm seeing your videos. But as I'm graduating, the Doo-Bop song is on rotation on BET, right? But while I'm in school, I'm also the college DJ. I'm also the college DJ at 89.1.
Now, see, I didn't know that.
Station. Yes. I was the college DJ. So not only I was the captain of the basketball team, playing Division I basketball, I used to always, you know, DJ and then bring my guys down in the studio. We used to be freestyling and rapping. We performed at Sensations, me and a couple of college buddies. That's when I really caught the bug. I was like, yo, we won this talent show contest at Sensations in Newark. And I was like, you know what? Worst come to worst, you know, I could still write rhymes, but I didn't know. So 4 months later, my mom's passed away after I graduated. You know what I mean? So hooking up with you guys was kind of like my therapy, because I couldn't go overseas to play basketball because I had to take care of my nieces. Right? So you guys gave me that outlet, and thank God for AB, you know, bring me around you guys. And then my guy Voodoo, who owns an art gallery down on 572 Myrtle Avenue, he's like the artist to the stars, boo. I'll send you his stuff someday. His stuff is like on the Breakfast Club, Ashley Larry, all on his show, and a lot of people buy the Obamas. He did the whole Obama family.
Okay.
Even the dog. So he put me in the studio first. And with these 2 songs, I took him to 89 Tech 9 and Barbito, and I won the demo battle on both of those radio stations. So, I'm going to spin this up. So now, I'm playing it for dudes in my hood to find out other dudes rap in my neighborhood. AB is like in love with me. He's like, yo, you dope. I'm going to give you some beats, whatever. This is before we even get introduced to you. He gave me a beat from Jamie.
Oh, yeah. Jamie from, I think Jamie was from the 6th floor, or was it 6th or 7th floor? He lived a little bit under C. C and then was on 8. Yeah. Jamie, his family was
Right.
Jehovah's Witness.
So,
word up. Yes.
So you know that song, the shit. This the shit. Gotta get up.
Yeah.
Gotta get up. Yo, this the shit. And the beat was fucking phenomenal. So I do it with my click, and AB go, he hears it, and go, yo, I didn't give this beat for all of y'all. I gave this to you for your solo project. And we stopped talking for a few weeks, but he saw how adamant and I was to get my guys on, right? So I said, yo, we still gonna do solo projects, but we was in the mind of Wu-Tang doing like the same thing because all of us came together as separate groups. And then AB agreed to it because he was like, yo, you my friend. We gonna, whatever it's gonna take, we'll make it happen. So he started giving us more beats, and we started getting beats from everyone, and we went and did our demo tape, which you started to hear because I think you and Tupac went shoe shopping one day.
Word.
And this the story. This the story that I guess was told to me. You went up, you had to go turn in a remix to I Wanna Be Down.
Yeah, they never used that.
Right. So you played our demo because you and Tupac riding around listening to our demo. And the A&R dude fell in love with it. And you just told him, if you like that, I didn't even produce them yet. Just wait till I put my stuff on it. And the dude was just so open. He was like, yo, we wanna mess with those guys. And then you called me and said, yo, damn, Little Vicious got taken off running from the police. So you gave me a call and was like, yo, we need somebody to do a reggae part. I said, yo, my guy Brown Man, who was on Joe's first single, the R&B.
I'm in love.
The
joint, I'm in love. Yeah.
I'm in love. Facts. So we got Brown Man. We took him 2 hours to convince him that he was going to be in a song produced by Easy Mo B.
Yo.
And it was the song for Tupac.
I'm so glad you're bringing this up and clearing this up, because for however many people is looking at this, we're going to debunk the myth that everybody was wondering who that reggae artist was on the Tupac joint with Biggie and Pac running from the police. That is not Buju Banton. That was his man, Brown Man, which became a member of our clique.
Hold on, time out. Everybody thought it was Buju?
Yeah. I seen like
I never knew that.
in comments and stuff on YouTube, a lot of people thought that was Buju Banton. I'm like, Buju Banton, man. That was Brown Man. Brown Man was with our clique. Yeah.
Facts. That was my guy.
Maisha Hendricks,
right?
I see you. Maisha Hendricks, I see you. That's a direct descendant of Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, his daughter is in the building. Salute Maisha Hendricks.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute. All respect due. So we get up to the studio and you and Tupac walk in, and like legendary night, because for those of you who never been around Tupac, genuine brother.
Yo, Pooh,
I'm talking about, he just was
Pooh, didn't this dude have just the biggest heart, man? He opened his heart up to y'all. He didn't even know y'all, man. He was just that type of dude.
He was like, Mo B, you the Dr. Dre of the East Coast. I need some of those beats. He said, you the best producer out here. I'm going to do songs with your whole family. Like your whole clique, all these guys. I'm going to do songs with all.
But we didn't get to that point. Because a whole bunch of mess happened. But
first of all, I like to say this too, right? My man was wanted by everyone. Everyone in the whole music industry wanted to give my man a label situation. But the reason why New York City fell off, because we had some gatekeepers. We're not going to call nobody's name out, but the gatekeepers, they got in and they closed the door. They closed the door. They didn't let the guys come in behind them. So people used to always ask me, yo, why y'all not signed? Y'all shit is hot. Y'all got the hottest producer. Y'all lyrics is fire. You guys know how to make songs. What is the problem? And I don't think people could wrap their minds around it because all the gatekeepers was closing the door behind them. Unlike the South, who left the door open for everyone and did songs with everyone. New York City gatekeepers.
exactly. You want to know what happened?
Now, how do you keep a guy like Easy Mo B?
Exactly.
What he
You want to know what happened to a lot of the New York hip hop? That right there. Whole lot of blocking and hating going on and stuff like that. Word up.
No,
Yeah,
it's disgusting, boo. Because right now, listen, boo, no lie. There's a younger guy at my job. I played him what the world needs. Because he didn't believe you rap, right? So I said, yo, Easy Mo B spit. So I played him what the world needs. He was like, gee, y'all just did this? I said, yo, fam, that's over 20 years old. Over 20, that gotta be over 25, 30 years old. He thought we just did it. I'm not exaggerating, boo. My guy's a hip hop head. He loves all the new stuff, but when I played him this, he thought we just did it. He was like, yo, G, stop playing. What are you doing with this, fam? I said, yo, I'm sitting on the whole album and a half, at least 2 albums with Easy Mo.
I'm noticing like we keep going on and on. Remember, I told you after this I gotta go with my lady. We gotta go do something, but because we getting carried, we going on and on. It's because it could have been one long interview, but then some strange waves came in and just wiped out the first one. We continue with the second.
The whole first part, man.
You go too long.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go after a few more questions.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let me run through this. How did you hook up with Genius from Wu-Tang to produce his first album? And I also read in an article that RZA said you was one of the most important people back then who kind of influenced what they do today.
I just remember I was at an industry event or somewhere we was in like an industry environment, like a whole bunch of all of us was there. Might have been a industry party or something. This was after did the joints on Kane album on the it's a Big Daddy thing. So I bump into this dude, salute to Mal Quan. I bumped into him. This dude, he just walked right up to me. Big tall dude. It's like, yo, what's up? You Easy Mo B, right? Yeah, I like the joints you did on Big Daddy Kane album. He said, I got an artist I want you to work with. His name is The Genius. And he's just one of them. It's like 8, 9 more of them. And they got this concept of fusing the hip hop together with the martial arts. So it all started from there. Then we went to the studio and everything. And around that same time, RZA, he had a single deal with Tommy Boy. And he needed to turn in a single to them. So he had A-side, Oh, We Love You, Rakim. Oh, Rakim. Remember that? On the A-side. And then I did the B-side, Sexcapades. So when RZA say that, yeah, I was there. I played an integral role of being there in the beginning. I mean, you know, they took it and ran with it and did their own thing. I'm not taking that credit away, but yeah, I was there in the beginning. And my sound and everything played a major influence. You know, back then, Me and my brother LG, we was heavy on that Memphis sound. You know, Stax, Willie Mitchell, Al Green, Syl Johnson, that kind of thing. And they just kind of took that and made it a staple, a signature sound, and just took it and run with it. Man, Riz is my brother. I just seen him recently out here with him and Scratch. Salute to them on their new album. What is it called? RZA and DJ Scratch. Saturday Afternoon Kung Fu Theater. Yeah, congratulations on the album. I just saw RZA. We talked about it. We laughed about all of that, man. Yo, those were some real good times. Yo, you never know who you're meeting, and you never know where they're going. This guy went on to create one of the biggest sensations in not just in hip hop, but in music, period, ever. And to this day, when you see that W, it's like, ooh, it's in your mind. You know that's Wu-Tang. So respect to RZA.
And he showed you love. He showed you love on the
Respect to
TV series
Wu-Tang
as well.
and the entire RZA and the entire Wu-Tang. Forever. Forever.
All right, I'm gonna let you get out of here after we do our top 5, and then let you go with your lady. All right, all right. Top 5 MCs of all time. Cause this is our
man,
top
why you
5,
gonna do this,
five,
man? I
top
hate
5,
these lists.
top 5.
First of all, it's too many.
I do this on every show. Even
First
the
of all,
basketball
it's
heads,
too
this
many
as well.
to put. Okay, just listen. Forget your top 5. I'm gonna just name 5 that I always loved.
Okay.
Don't worry about how far I go back. I'm being real honest. Melly Mel.
Facts.
LL Cool J. Big Daddy Kane. Rakim. KRS-One. Now there's more. Now there's more. There's more, but we can't fit that all into. There's more, but we can't fit that all into a 5. All right, next question. Next question.
That's right. All right. This gonna kill you. Top 5 producers.
Here we go, man. With the list, man. All right, so I'm gonna have to say, we kind of already talked about that. Marley Marl, Said G, you don't sleep, man. Jazzy J, man. A major influence.
No doubt, no doubt.
Eric Sherman, particularly because when he came in with his sound and what they was doing, it changed the game. 5, let me say, Paul C.
Woo!
And he don't get a lot of his credit like he's supposed to, because I could have said Large Professor and Pete Rock, but he influenced them. He influenced like all of us. So Paul C. Yeah. Next question.
Top 5 records you produced.
Dude, man. Top 5.
This is your baby. All
right. We're gonna make it quick. All right. Of course. Flavor in Your Ear. Of course. Everything Remains Raw. The Doo-Bop song, Miles Davis.
Facts.
The What? Biggie.
Crazy.
And Anything Rapping Is Fundamental. Anything rapping is fundamental. I say that because that's my beginning. That's what influenced me and pushed me to do a lot of all of that other stuff. Next question.
You know one of my favorite joints is, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, one of my favorite joints.
Somebody's always watching. Gotcha. Throw your hands up if you feel me. I'ma make a million, even if it kills me. Yo, speed it up. Yo, speed it up to my verse. A lot of people don't know I used to rhyme. A lot of people don't know that I spit. Push it up a little bit. Murder. Kill. If King shoot the BB, then gonna be your drill. What's the deal? You wouldn't kill a hand. Some of y'all pass out when your fate is too rare. So stand clear. We be the man here, there, stay on here, the land here. Take flight, be out. Trying to be your man here. This ain't your man here. But yet you still pursue it. Forget the small talk like Nike, just do it. You ain't pushing buttons. You ain't saying nothing. Shuffle up, cause riding up your Hudson with no paddle, you're bucket. Who beats the bucket? Easy mode is fundamental. I flip the verse and now I'm about to flip the instrumental. Stop, man. Stop, man. Wow. I said, write your own rhyme.
Yo, brother.
And then at the end, I said, "What's the deal? What you wanna do?" Next question,
man.
Next question, man. Keep going, cause I gotta get out of here.
All right. Listen, this what I want to know.
Right? Lazy Erasing, what's up? What's up, girl?
Your discography go extends from 1989 to 2020. That's what it says for 2020. We talking about the people who sampled you. They count that as well. All right. We talking about that as well. Now, AB, right, who hooked us up with Kane because of you. Did you know when he heard What's Your Rep, when we came through Kane's door, Kane bowed for us. He was like, yo, that joint I did with Mobile is...
Hold up, real quick. We gotta keep moving. With the questions, and I gotta get out of here. But short story, fun fact, how they say. Probably never knew. Y'all, What's Your Rep beat was really a beat I made out here in Cali. I was at my man Broadway at his house with Exhibit. That beat was supposed to have been Exhibit's beat, but they didn't really react to it. They did a little something at the crib, you know, at my man Broadway studio, but they didn't continue to pursue it. So when I came back to New York, I had the beats. Remember, we had the click, and then that's when I played it to y'all, and y'all took it, and it became What's Your Rep. So fun fact, What's Your Rep beat, The Nation, was originally supposed to be the Exhibit joint. But next question.
All right, how did it feel to win New York City New Artist of the Year award?
Wait, say that again?
You don't remember you guys won the New York City New Artist of the Year award.
For the album, for the Doo-Hop Legacy. Yes.
Yes. What, did that catch y'all by surprise?
It did, man.
We talking about y'all up against like Naughty by Nature and a whole bunch of other.
I think Leaders of the New School was in there too. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, keep going.
All right. Let me see. I think we got through the whole thing, brother. Oh, as a producer, what were some of your favorite sessions as a producer?
Of course, working with Miles Davis, Tupac, shout to Jamal, aka Molly G from Illegal. This is the craziest, wow session. Molly G, and he was like 16 years old. It was just so much fun. It was crazy. What else?
What about Biggie and Method Man? How was that session?
I remember Method Man was the
I think he got there after us. I think Biggie was already there. Method Man came in later, and yeah, that was cool. That was dope. He was in there and out of there. Just, you know what I mean? Just knocked it out. That was dope.
What did it feel like booking Unique Studios for a whole summer for your family, for the clique, to record that one summer?
Say that again?
You remember you booked out the Unique Studios. For y'all you don't know, back in the days, studio time was a grip. My guy Easy Mo B blocked out a whole summer for us to record. Okay. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she getting hungry, man. We gotta wrap this up, man.
Hey, I don't want to keep her waiting too long. Brother, that was the last question that we had.
Some of the last things that I want to shout before I leave. First of all, I want to shout AB Money on all the things that he's doing recently right now. He got the single out with my brother. He got the single out with my brother LG. He got the single that he just did with me. The album Gumbo is continually being made. Shouts also to official Big D. He was in here, to Big D. We got the album Pain coming. I'm working with him on that. And I want to give an early shout. Y'all can look forward pretty soon. I have a book coming out. Other than that, check me out on the Twitch on the weekends. I call it TMS Weekend. That's my alter ego, where I rock the classic disco, rare groove, and deep house on the weekends. And during the week, I bang out on that 1200. I'm here, man. Follow me here on Instagram, on the Twitch. Easy Mo B. Yo, Pooh, you my man. You my man. Beyond basketball heads, beyond IG Live. You my man. You know what I'm saying? I love you. We go way, way back. So, and that's forever.
Facts.
Word. Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Peace.
Love.
Peace, y'all.
We about to get out of here. And I want to say thank you for everybody who joined in. For all my new people that came in the Basketball Heads, please follow me on Basketball Heads here and on YouTube. The link is in the bio. If you love basketball, strictly New York City basketball, some of the greatest: Ross Strickland, Kenny Anderson, Charlie Scott, Rolando Blackman, Lloyd, Sweet Pea Daniels. You name them, I interviewed them. And tonight, we have my friend, one of the top producers of all time, Easy Mo B, tune in. Want to say thank you, Mo B. Appreciate you, my brother, always. Salute to my guy, AB Money, my guy, Mr. Styles, JR, and, you know, all the guys from my group, The Nation. That's what we do. About to sign off. I'm your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads, the official home for New York City basketball and hip-hop. See, my guy Easy Mo B in the back doing this thing. That's what we do, brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in. I know we lost the beginning part, but listen, we always make it right. All right? We got the merch here for all the people who want the merch, because we are the official home for New York City basketball. Peace.
Y'all ready?